Hey guys, I got a new camera for my birthday and this is the first time I'm using it, so I'm hoping that this works and I don't film for 10 minutes and then it doesn't work. But we're gonna go for it, okay? I look really washed out. I don't know. We have to play with it, okay? On my last video, I asked if you guys wanted to see a wedding planning related video, and the overwhelming response seemed to be thumbs up. Yes, you do. So today I'm just gonna talk a little bit about my wedding. So where do I even start? I mean, you guys know I got engaged on New Year's Eve, or I guess early New Year's Day this year, and we knew that we wanted to get married this year. I didn't want to wait a really long time. I mean, we've been together for almost 8 years already, and I was just ready, you know? I was just ready to just hop right into it, not delay, and just get married, really. I was always looking forward to being engaged, but I never really wanted a very long engagement, and I'm just really looking forward to the big day. The first thing I learned is that people usually book their venues like 3 years in advance, and I didn't want to do that. We found this perfect venue that I'm in love with, but it was pretty much booked for all of the fall, which is really what I wanted, was a fall wedding. And so we are having it on a Sunday. It's October 20th is our day that we are getting married, and I'm really happy with it. I don't care that it's on a Sunday. It's gonna be like a late afternoon into early evening type of wedding, and that's cool because the sun's gonna be setting and it has really cool views of New York City where I'm getting married, and I'm just really excited about it. If you know me, you know that I'm not a summer person, so the weather getting colder is always when I get happiest, and I'll be happy because it's in October and things will be getting colder and dying, and I just love when everything dies. So this is not Logan's blog on Tumblr. Asked me, I'd like to become a wedding planner when I'm older, so I was just wondering if you're hiring one or if you are doing everything on your own. Mostly I'm doing everything on my own. My mom and I have been doing most of it. She does a lot of research. Every night I come home and she's like, oh, I found this person and this person and this thing, look at this. So she's been helping me a lot. Tony's in Sacramento, so it's been a lot of me meeting with vendors and researching things and coordinating things. I am having a day of coordinator because my venue is not like a all one-stop shop type of a venue, so I'm gonna have a lot of separate vendors to coordinate on the day of. So we decided to hire a day of planner, a day of coordinator, but in terms of actually planning everything beforehand, that's me. That's all me. We are inviting about 150 people, hoping to have probably around 130 or so all said and done. I mean, that's very small for our families, and especially my family because I have a huge family, so we're trying to keep it as small as possible. I didn't want to have like a huge blowout wedding, both because I really didn't want it and just because of budget-wise, it just gets super, super expensive. I also have my dress already, and I ordered it back in February, but I won't see it until like July. It takes forever to order it and actually get it in, but I'm really, really excited for it to be in because I want it already. I want to try it on in the right color and the right size and see how it looks on me and start accessorizing it, but that's not coming in until July-ish. I'm not going to show you guys a picture of my wedding dress because I don't want that out on the internet, but my wedding dress designer is Ivy and Astor, so you can definitely look up Ivy and Astor and see the kind of style that I went with. For my wedding party, I am having 5 bridesmaids. Tony's having 5 groomsmen. My maid of honor is Emily, my sister. If you watch my videos, you've seen her in a bunch of my videos. My other bridesmaids are 2 of my friends that have been my friends since like middle school and 2 of my friends from college. So those are my bridesmaids, and I'm also having a ring bearer and a flower girl, and that's gonna be our bridal party. So it's about mid-size. It's not huge, it's not small. It's, you know, right in the middle. My bridesmaids are going to be wearing gray. I have always wanted gray bridesmaids dresses, and I decided to let my bridesmaids kind of pick their own dresses. So they're gonna be kind of mismatched, not exactly the same gray, not exactly the same styles. I just told them, you know, above the knee, gray, get whatever you want, whatever looks good on you, and I kind of like the eclectic look you have when not every bridesmaid is wearing the same dress. I also have my photographers. They are 2 Long Island-based photographers, women that run a photography studio called Paper Hearts Vintage Photography, so you can look them up on Facebook. They are amazing. I'm so looking forward to having my engagement session with them and my wedding with them because the pictures that I see on their website are amazing and different and just, I'm so looking forward to working with them. 2 things that they don't tell you about wedding planning. 1, Making your gift registry sounds fun in theory, but it's horrible. Oh my gosh. I hated like every second of it, which is bad. I'm registered at like 3 or 4 stores, but I just hated going, and they're like, oh, you get the scanner and you get to scan stuff, but it's stressful. You have to think about things that you're gonna be wanting to use for like the rest of your life, like plates for the rest of your life, forks and knives for the rest of your life. It's really stressful, and also like thinking about, I don't want people to feel like obligated to buy me stuff. I don't know, it was really stressful. I didn't like registering at stores. They say you have to do it. It's a myth that it's really fun, okay? A myth. The other thing they don't tell you about wedding planning, and I think this is a recent phenomenon, is that Etsy will suck you in for hours. I've always been a fan of Etsy, but in terms of wedding, like Etsy is a wedding black hole. You go in there and you're looking at flower girl headbands, and then all of a sudden you're looking at garters, homemade garters, and then you're looking at sending away to China for a wedding dress that costs $300 and is handmade to you, and it's just like, oh my god, wedding decor, guest books, everything. Everything is on Etsy. Wedding, always Etsy, all the time Etsy. Can't get away from Etsy, love it, everything on there, want everything on there. So what I decided to do was list a few of the things that I bought from Etsy so far, and some of the inspiration that I've been looking at in terms of decor and things like that for my wedding, and I actually put it on my Sublime site for you guys. So you guys can click over to Sublime, I'll leave a link to it down in the description, and see kind of my favorite things of my wedding that I've done so far. I have like cards on there that I use to ask my bridesmaids and to ask my flower girl and ring bearer to be in my wedding party. I have those on there. Those are from Etsy. Some other decoration-like things that I'm hoping to have at my wedding are on there. And also, if you go on there, Sublime and I are going to be giving away a $50 gift card to Etsy. So if you go over to Sublime, you can also enter to win the $50 Etsy gift card. Alright, well I don't want to make this too long. I don't know if I answered any questions really that you guys wanted to know about in terms of my wedding. If you have any others, leave them down in the comments below, and maybe I'll make another one of these as things progress towards the big day. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye!
I see beautiful eyes, a glisten in the starlight on this a cool summer night when the air is right. Dreams of insanity.